my friend. Today, we are going to talk about something very exciting: fast ways to improve your language skills. I know you probably want to speak English better, understand movies, and feel confident when you talk to people. And maybe you think this will take a very long time. But here's the good news. There are smart ways to improve faster. Let's talk about them. First, you need to listen more. Listening is the key. When you listen every day to podcasts, to YouTube videos, to songs, your brain starts to learn naturally. It's like when a child learns their first language. So every day, try to listen for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Even if you don't understand everything, keep listening. The words will slowly become more familiar. Second, speak every day, even if it's only to yourself. I know it feels strange to speak alone, but trust me, it works. You can describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. Now I'm sitting down. I'm reading a book. This trains your brain to think in English, not just translate from your language. Third, learn phrases, not single words. If you only learn words like go, beautiful, eat, you will not know how to use them in real sentences. But if you learn phrases like go for a walk, beautiful place, eat breakfast, you can speak more naturally. Phrases give you ready-made sentences that you can use right away. Fourth, repeat and shadow. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and try to speak at the same time as the speaker, copying their voice and pronunciation. This is great for improving your accent and fluency. For example, if you watch a short clip from a movie, pause it, listen, and repeat exactly. Then try speaking with the actor at the same time. Fifth, make mistakes and don't be afraid. Many learners wait until they speak perfectly, but that never happens. You learn faster when you speak and make mistakes. Every mistake is a lesson, not a failure. And finally, be consistent. Learning a language is like going to the gym. If you go one day, then stop for 2 weeks, you won't see results. But if you practice a little every day, you will improve much faster. So, to summarize, 1. Listen more. 2. Speak every day. 3. Learn phrases, not single words. 4. Use shadowing to improve pronunciation. 5. Don't be afraid of mistakes. 6. Be consistent, my friend. You have the power to improve your language faster than you think. StartToday.com. Do one small thing right now. Maybe listen to another podcast or speak one sentence in English. Small steps every day make a big change. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode, you can listen to it again to practice your listening and pronunciation. You can also share it with a friend who is learning English too. This way, you both can grow together. All right, my friend. In the first part, we talked about 6 fast ways to improve your language. Now, let's go deeper. I want to give you real examples, stories, and numbers so you can see that these tips actually work. 1. Listening more. Why it works. There's a study from Cambridge University that found people who listen to English for 30 minutes a day improve their understanding 3 times faster than people who only listen once or twice a week. Think about it. When you hear English every day, your brain gets used to the rhythm, the sounds, and the intonation. It's like music. The more you hear it, the more natural it feels. Example, Maria from Brazil listened to English podcasts every morning while making breakfast. She didn't stop, even when she didn't understand much at first. After 4 months, she could understand 70% of daily conversations. So, make listening a habit. Put English in your ears every single day while walking, cooking, or on the bus. 2. Speaking every day, even alone. The British Council once reported that most learners spend 80% of their time reading and listening, but less than Byfincher Arsher. That's why speaking is the slowest skill to develop. Example, Ahmed from Egypt started talking to himself in English for 10 minutes every evening. At first he felt shy, but after 3 weeks, he noticed his sentences became faster and smoother. Now, when he speaks with his teacher, he doesn't need to translate in his head. You can try this every night. Tell a short story to yourself in English about your day. For example, today I woke up late. I had coffee. I worked on my project. Simple, but powerful. 3. Learning phrases, not words. Statistics from Oxford English Corpus showed that the most common 3,000 phrases cover up to 80% of everyday English conversations. If you only learn single words, you'll waste time thinking how to connect them. But with phrases, you can speak naturally. Example, instead of memorizing go plus shop, learn go shopping. Instead of make plus mistake, learn make a mistake. This is how native speakers talk in chunks, not in single words. 4. Shadowing the secret weapon. Dr. Alexander Argouelius, a polyglot who speaks over 50 languages, says shadowing is the fastest way to sound natural in a new language. Example, take a short 20-second clip from a TV show. Listen once, then repeat sentence by sentence. Then play the clip and try to speak at the same time as the actor, copying their speed, tone, and emotion. Do this 10 minutes a day and your pronunciation will improve dramatically in just a few weeks. 5. Mistakes are your friends. In a survey by F Education First, 68% of learners said fear of mistakes stops them from speaking. But here's the truth. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. Think about children. When they learn to speak, they make hundreds of mistakes every day, but they don't stop. And because they keep going, they improve fast. So, when you make a mistake, smile and think, good. I learned something new today. 6. Be consistent. The real key. A research paper from the University of Tokyo found that learners who study 15 minutes every day progress faster than those who study 2 hours once a week. Why? Because daily practice keeps your brain in language mode all the time. Example, imagine planting a tree. If you water it a little every day, it grows strong. If you give it a lot of water once a month, it will die. Language is the same. Small daily practice is better than big, rare effort. Final words. My friend, you now have proof, examples, and even numbers that show these methods work. The only thing left is to start. Don't wait for tomorrow. Choose one of these tips and do it today. Your future English-speaking self will thank you. Let me tell you a story, my friend. 1 year ago, there was a young woman named Sarah. She lived in a small town, and she always dreamed of speaking English fluently. She wanted to travel, to work with international companies, and to make friends from all over the world. But there was one problem. She had been studying English for 3 years, and she still couldn't speak well. One day, Sarah said to herself, enough. I need a new plan. I need to improve faster. The listening habit. Sarah started small. Every morning, when she made breakfast, she played an English podcast. At first, she didn't understand much. She felt lost. But she remembered something her teacher once said. Even if you don't understand, your brain is learning. Keep going. So, she listened every day. After 1 month, she was surprised she could catch more words, more sentences. When she watched movies, she didn't need subtitles for every scene. Speaking alone. One evening, Sarah stood in front of her mirror and said, "Okay, I will speak to myself for 5 minutes." She felt shy at first. Her sentences were slow, but she kept going. "Today, I went to the market. I saw fresh apples. I bought some bread." After 2 weeks, speaking felt easier. She didn't have to translate from her language anymore. The words came naturally. Learning phrases. Sarah stopped memorizing single words. Instead, she wrote phrases in her notebook. Have a good time. Make a decision. Go for a walk. When she spoke with her language partner online, these phrases came out like magic. Her partner once told her, "Sarah, your English sounds more natural now." That made her so happy. shadowing practice. One night, Sarah watched her favorite TV series. She paused the video after every line and repeated it exactly like the actor. Then she tried speaking with the actor at the same time, same speed, same voice. It felt strange, but fun. After 1 month, her pronunciation was clearer, and her friends noticed mistakes without fear. Before, Sarah was afraid to speak because she didn't want to make mistakes. Now, she said to herself, if I make a mistake, if I don't speak. When she spoke with tourists in her city, she sometimes made grammar mistakes, but she didn't stop. She laughed, corrected herself, and kept going. Consistency wins. Sarah practiced every day to 15 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. She didn't skip days. After 6 months, she looked back and thought, wow, I can speak. I can understand. I am confident now. And the best part, she didn't need to study for years. She improved fast because she followed smart steps every single day. Message for you. My friend, maybe you feel like Sarah did in the beginning, stuck, slow, not improving. But remember her story. You don't need 5 hours a day. You just need the right habits and to do them every single day. Start today. And one day you will tell your own story in perfect English. My friend, I want you to stop for a moment and think, 6 months from now, where do you want your English to be? Do you want to speak with confidence? Do you want to understand movies without subtitles? Do you want to travel and make friends from different countries? All of that is possible. Not maybe. Not if you are lucky. It's possible for you, but only if you start now. Remember Sarah's story from the last episode? She didn't wait for the perfect time. She didn't wait until she had more money, or a special teacher, or a magic app. She started with what she had, her phone, a notebook, and a little time every day. And she changed her English forever. You can do the same. Listen every day. Speak every day. Learn useful phrases. Shadow real English speakers. Make mistakes. Laugh and learn. And be consistent. These are not just tips. These are tools. They are the bridge from where you are now to the confident English speaker you want to be. Here's what I want you to do. When this episode finishes, listen to it again tomorrow. Yes, again, because the second time you will understand more. The third time, you will start to remember phrases, and soon you will be speaking them without thinking. Now, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you start using today? Will you listen more? Will you start speaking alone? Or maybe you'll try shadowing. Write it down, because when you share your goal, you are more likely to do it. And finally, thank you for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. You can share it with a friend who is learning English too. Imagine how fun it will be to practice together. And remember, small steps every day lead to big changes. Your English journey starts now. Let's make it happen.